Guys, quick video on antler repair. If you've got an antler that has broken off, similar to my deer up on the wall here, those are repairable. And I'm gonna just do a quick video and give you an update of where I'm at. I started working on it before I realized this would be a cool video. Again, this is just how I do it. There's a lot of ways to do it, but I just wanted to show you where I'm at so far and the materials I'm using and what the plan is. So 10 gauge wire is what you start out with. Mackenzie's sell these in, I don't know what they are, 3-foot sticks. And you don't need very much. And the idea, I should have shown the drilling part, but you want to come in at an angle at first, especially when you have one like this that's, so I'm trying to get a good picture. When you have one like this it's kind of, you're on a slope, you're drilling in on a slope. Bring your drill bit in at this angle just to make contact and start biting the antler. Not a lot of pressure, just let the drill bit do the work. And then once you see the bone start coming off, then raise that thing vertically and then very light pressure, just let it work down. You're not pushing and you're not putting any pressure on it because this is not a thick antler at all. I mean, it's G3, so it's a small one and it's missing about an inch on the top. And so you can see you want to stop short and cut yourself a piece of your 10 gauge. Get some lineman pliers or whatever, but this stuff cuts pretty easily even with, you know, a pair of dikes or something. And then just measure it, just test fit it and stand back, look at it, measure the other G3. And on this one, this G3 was the same length as this G3 broken off, but his right side is a little taller than his left. So the G2s are pretty comparable, but his G3 on this side was equal to the 4 out here. So that's what I'm going for. And you want to, the antler is going to be, the repair is going to be about that big, but you want to give yourself extra room to taper that up. And I'm looking at the angle and I may need to adjust that angle a little bit just so it's heading this way, but you can do that with the epoxy and I can form that up and then bring it to a point, you know. So looking at the G4, that wire or that 10 gauge wire is going to stop about here on here. So his antler is going to be about that tall once I taper it up with the epoxy sculpt. So what I'm going to be using is just the standard epoxy sculpt like we do around eyes and nose and things like that, and the lips. But and I'm going with white. And I'm just thinking this is a pretty light rack right here. It's not chocolate, so you'll have to adjust. But white's always a good, in my opinion, white's always a good base to start, because even if it was a chocolate rack, you can just add layers and build up that color as you go. So I'm starting with white, and then I'm going to build up and really water down that antler stain. And it's going to take some sanding and some manipulating. But anyway, I wanted to give you where I'm at right now. And once you get a happy length, I'm just using regular old Gorilla Glue, and this stuff sets up pretty well. And again, this repair is not going to see any pressure, anything over the years. So it's strictly cosmetic, and you'll be able to see how that epoxy sculpt tapers up. And I may end up trimming this a little bit to make sure that I've got enough taper. So you don't want it to come out and bulge. You want it to have a nice taper just like this. So like I said, you want to stay short about maybe 1/2 inch of where your end result is going to be with your wire, so you have room to taper. And obviously if you're repairing different antlers, you know, like brow tines or whatever, a lot of times the brow tines are snapped off, and some guys leave them, some guys want them repaired. But a brow tine, then you're gonna have some you know, some art adjustments to make. You have to match the grooves going up and make it look as realistic as you can. But it's a cool project. It's fun to do a repair and just use your imagination. And you know, this deer's got 8 other examples I can use, so I can look at his other G2 and say this is what I'm going for. So anyway, stay tuned. Again, I still suck at editing and knowing how to stop the video and start it again. I know you guys are laughing. Whatever. What it is right now. But I'll make another video when this dries, and I've got the epoxy and I'm sculpting it up to let you see what that looks like. So stay tuned. Thanks for swinging by and looking. Y'all have a good one.